10 pavilions made of rough, rock-faced, reddish-brown Medina sandstone running 5 feet thick connect to create the hospital. 2 identical towers running 185 feet tall with dramatic steep copper roofs covered in dormer windows are what give the administration building a rather ominous appearance. The H.H. Richardson Complex is one of the most magnificent and recognizable structures in Buffalo, New York.
I attended Buffalo State in 1986, and I knew someone who had a key. I'm not going to say who it was. You would go down into the basement, and there was a tunnel from Buffalo State to the Psych Center, and that's how they would get their laundry carts back and forth.
And I waited 6 months for the job. It was a state job, and it paid $55 a week. That was a lot of money. Finally got the job. They took us through the whole place, and they put me in a ward. It was right on the first floor, faces forest, in fact. And they told me that I had to get in the shower, cut their toenails. I'm sorry, but that turned me right off.
The tunnel was filled with old desks, old furniture, and we had to pick up the furniture, move it to the far end of the hallway, put it down, and then keep going back and forth. You could see where they still had, shackles on the walls for hands and feet.
We went in what they call the day room. It's where those cages are outside. Some were tied in the wheelchairs with no clothes on. They had a garbage can, and that's where the women went to the bathroom.
And they had the cages on the outside of where there was like a porch. The patients used to be like, hey, throw me up a cigarette, throw me up a cigarette. And literally they would stick their fingers through the hole in the fence. I mean, I must have sat there like 45 minutes one day, tossing up a cigarette like this. And I couldn't believe it. Finally, the guy caught it with his finger. And then he's like, throw me up a light too. That took another like 20 or 30 minutes.
A lot of the people here don't have stairs on their porches because they used to go right up the stairs and ring the bell, knock on the door, and ask them if they could use the bathrooms. I couldn't. I went home after that day. When I ran into my girlfriend at her, she was in the next ward. I said, I can't do this. When I went into her ward, there was the first lady of the land there. I don't know if you ever seen Snake Pit.
In keeping with a story of such popularity and significance, the Snake Pit comes to the screen with one of the finest casts that has ever been assembled.
My head hurts. There's something the matter with my head.
Come on, darling, let me help you.
Maximum occupancy exceeded by thousands while the workforce fell, leaving patients to sleep in hallways and outside. Doctors injected patients to induce comas and performed sterilizations to prevent reproduction of the insane. The remains of this treatment are what still today curse this building and serve as a reminder of how things went terribly wrong.
It's probably one of the most haunted places in all of the city. It would have to be.
Somebody said, when you going back? I said, never. And there? Oh, what's the state doing? I'd never stay there.